What's going on YouTube? It is Adrian Hawkins of HawkFit bringing you another video. Today I'm going to be putting up a leg workout that I did last week, and I'm actually going to put up another leg video that I've already filmed, and I'm going to compare and contrast the two different workouts and hopefully you learn from it. But that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right into this video. Normally on a leg day I start out with back extensions. And I do 2 sets of 16. Why 16 is because that's just a number I gravitated towards. And I do that to warm up my back because I think it's important to get not only your core but your back ready to lift weights, especially when you're going to be doing some variation of squat, whether that's front, back, or hack. That being said, in the previous video I actually mentioned that I tweaked my back a little bit. And so this workout is going to be a little bit different in that I'm doing a pre-exhaustive workout, and the basic premise behind this is that I'm going to do leg extensions, leg curls, and heavy leg presses, since I'm going to take another few days to rest my back and then see if I can come back on my next leg workout and throw in some sort of squat and or deadlift. So today the workout that I did was a leg extension supersetted with a leg curl. Now I do have a few clients that have asked me about leg extensions, and that being said, one, are they safe and do I need to do them? And then the second part about pointing toes up and pointing toes outward. To answer the first question, are they safe? Sure, they're safe, but are they worth it? And what I mean by that is doing leg extensions with heavy weights repetitively does put a tremendous amount of stress on the knees. That being said, when I do leg extensions on the rare occasion, they're fairly light. They're used mostly as a warm-up, and I'll do like 3 sets of 15, somewhere between 90 and 110 pounds. No need to be super heavy. They're good for getting a warm-up in, getting some blood circulating into the legs, but I just don't go heavy with them anymore. And the second part of the question is, if you do leg extensions, do you point your toes up or do you point them out? That being said, they do target areas a little bit differently. Pointing them up will target the vastus medialis. Pointing them out will target the vastus lateralis. So basically targeting the inner quad or the teardrop versus the outer quad. And so now you can see I've moved on to the leg press, and the thing about the leg press today is I'm going to push heavier weights, and I'm going to get the majority of my volume in this leg workout session through the leg press. So normally I would press maybe 3 sets of anywhere from 6 to 8 reps, but in this session I'm going to do, I think it was like 6 or 7 sets of 8 reps, 6 to 8 reps. So I got the majority of my volume from the leg press. That being said, the way this machine works and the angle, how it is, at least on this particular machine, I really didn't feel any tension, any pinching, or any stress on my lower back. So I felt that I was able to push the heavy weights, because there's been some leg press machines that I've sat in that I can definitely feel it. But this machine and the incline that the bench was at, I didn't feel anything, so I felt that it was fine to go ahead and push some heavier weight. That being said, also realize that if you are feeling some sort of pain, that you don't always have to make the lift today. You can take that time to rest and recover and heal your back or whatever body part you're going through. You don't always have to bang through it right away. The goal is to heal, to lift more weight. And yeah, there's some times where you gotta push through the pain, but you gotta know when it's pain because the weights are heavy and when it's pain because something's not working right. And becoming a good lifter and being able to distinguish those two actually takes a lot of time and a lot of discipline, and actually it just takes experience as well. So I ended up banging out a few sets of these, and I've had some people have seen this video already, so they were asking me about my knees, and you'll see that in the video next week. I give the camera a straight shot, and they were asking me if my knees were buckling in, and they're not buckling in. I just take a wide stance on my leg presses. So when you see me squatting, that's about the same stance that I'll use for my squats. So it's wider than the normal individual, but my knees are not buckling inwards, and you'll see that next week. And then I was feeling good enough after the leg press to go ahead and do some split squats, just to go ahead and get some sort of hamstring action in there along with the leg curls. Normally I would do more weight than this. That being said, having a little tweak in the back and a little tightness in the left hamstring, I opted to go lighter than normal. That being said, the first two shots of this is how you would normally pull this type of movement off on a Smith machine, or you could do it with a barbell, or you can do it with dumbbells, or you can do it weightless. But the third shot, I switched it up while I was filming this, and I did it specifically for track athletes. And it's a little modified version, and you can see I'm already starting to do it a little bit now. But it's basically a modified version of the split lunges. And actually anyone who's looking to work on their explosiveness can do this. And basically what you're going to do is, when you're getting up, is just raise your knee and bring your knee up. And that'll help you out immensely, especially if you're looking for that explosive movement. Track athletes, you will do this lift quite a bit, and you should make it a staple in your arsenal if you are someone that is looking to get a little bit faster. Throw this in and maybe some glute hams, and that will help you with explosiveness. Throw in maybe some quarter squats. I've read some research articles that have suggested that quarter squats will help with explosiveness as well. So try adding those to your workout. That being said, I finished up my leg day with some calf raises, and there are different variations of calf raises that you can use. You can use seated calves, standing calves, calf raises on a leg press, or a donkey calf machine. I prefer the donkey calf machine, but this gym doesn't have one, so I just went with the seated calf. And then I went ahead and I finished this workout with some abs, and I'm doing knee raises with an ab ball, and I'm just doing, I think, to 25 on here. But normally on a leg day, I do not do abs. I think the motions that you're doing, especially with the lower half of your body, and usually the crunching motion that you're getting, will give you enough of an ab workout in itself that if you felt compelled that you did not want to do abs on your leg workout, then you would be completely fine doing that. That being said, I didn't do any squats, I didn't do any deadlifts, so I felt like I had some extra energy in the tank. I also had the camera out, so I just went ahead and decided to do 3 sets in 3 different variations of abs, not squats, of abs. And you can just do whatever you feel. I definitely noticed that I get some of the better results when I am hanging or when I am doing some sort of weighted twists, maybe even just like Russian twists or some plate lifts. But that's the thing about lifting, is you just gotta know what feels good for you and incorporate that into your workout. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, I'm out.